Confidence is actually very simple. Most people think confidence comes from winning, getting good grades, looking better, making more money, talking to more people. Like one day you'll wake up, accidentally become attractive, successful, socially smooth, and suddenly, boom, confidence unlocked. Except that's not how it happens, because you've probably already had moments where you actually did something impressive and somehow still felt insecure 5 minutes later. You finish a presentation, that went all right. Then your brain immediately goes, yeah, but you stumbled on that one sentence. You post a photo, 20 people like it. Your brain, cool, but why didn't that one person like it? It's like your confidence has a Netflix subscription to negativity. And that's because confidence isn't built by succeeding, it's built by collecting proof. Think about learning to ride a bike. Nobody stands next to a bicycle saying, I'm just waiting until I feel confident. No, you wobble, you almost hit a mailbox, you somehow fall over while standing completely still, and after enough attempts, your brain quietly says, oh, I guess we can do this now. That's confidence, not motivation, not positive thinking, just evidence. The biggest mistake people make is believing confidence comes before action. It doesn't. Action comes first. Confidence is just your brain updating its software. Imagine someone who wants to get better at talking to people. They spend 3 weeks watching YouTube videos, read 5 books, listen to podcasts, learn words like charisma, rapport, and social calibration. Then someone says, so, did you actually talk to anyone? No. Congratulations. You now have a PhD in avoiding eye contact. Your brain doesn't care how much you know. It only cares what you've survived. Because every time you survive something scary, your brain lowers the danger rating. The first time you speak in class, your heart beats like you're being hunted by wolves. The 10th time, it's just Tuesday. That's why confident people often aren't fearless. They're just familiar. They've done the scary thing enough times that it stopped feeling scary. And here's something weird. Confidence doesn't actually transfer between areas. Someone can confidently perform in front of 50,000 people and still panic when ordering food over the phone, or confidently negotiate million-dollar deals, but spend 20 minutes rewriting a text that just says, sounds good. Our brains treat every unfamiliar situation like it's the final boss. So instead of trying to become a confident person, become confident at tiny specific things. That's much easier. Here's the simplest system I've found. Step 1. Shrink the challenge until it's almost impossible to fail. Want to become socially confident? Don't aim to make 5 new friends. Tomorrow, just say hello to one stranger. That's it. No conversation required. Just morning. Mission accomplished. Want confidence at the gym? Don't promise yourself you'll work out for 2 hours. Just walk inside. Seriously. If you walk in, look around, and leave, you still win. Because today wasn't about fitness. It was about becoming someone who shows up. People massively underestimate how powerful tiny wins are. Your brain doesn't say, that workout was only 5 minutes. It says, interesting. Apparently, we're the type of person who exercises now. Tiny actions change identity, and identity changes confidence. Here's another trick. Stop asking, how do I feel? Start asking, what would a confident person do next? Because feelings are terrible managers. Imagine waiting until you feel motivated to clean your room. Your room will eventually become its own ecosystem. Scientists will discover new species. David Attenborough will show up. Here, we observe the wild hoodie in its natural habitat. Feelings change every hour. Systems don't. Confident people still feel nervous. They just move anyway, and every time they do, they collect another piece of evidence. Here's the real aha moment. Confidence isn't believing you'll succeed. Confidence is believing you'll be okay, even if you don't. Think about it. Why are people afraid of rejection? It's usually not because someone says no. It's because they imagine what that no means. They'll think I'm weird. I'll embarrass myself. I'm not good enough. But imagine someone asks for a phone number, gets rejected, shrugs, and continues their day. Who's more confident? The person who never gets rejected, or the person who knows rejection isn't the end of the world? Exactly. Confidence isn't the absence of failure. It's the absence of catastrophe. Your brain loves turning tiny mistakes into Hollywood disasters. Miss one sentence during a speech? Career over. Wave at someone who wasn't waving at you? Move countries. Trip on the sidewalk? Delete existence. Meanwhile, everyone else forgot about it approximately 7 seconds later. People are thinking about themselves far far more than they're thinking about you, which is honestly kind of comforting. Now here's something that changed how I think about confidence forever. Every confident person you've ever met has an invisible blooper reel. You only see the finished version. You don't see the awkward conversations, the failed interviews, the embarrassing presentations, the times they forgot someone's name while literally talking to them. Confidence is basically selective memory. People remember the wins and quietly archive the disasters. You should do the same. Instead of ending every day asking, "What did I do wrong?" ask yourself, "What proof did I collect today?" Maybe you asked a question in class. Maybe you finally sent that email. Maybe you went for a walk instead of staying in bed. Maybe you simply kept a promise to yourself. Those count. Actually, those count the most. Because the fastest way to destroy confidence is repeatedly proving to yourself that your own promises don't matter. If every Sunday you say, "Tomorrow I'm changing my life," and every Monday, nothing changes, your brain starts trusting your excuses more than your goals. But if every day you complete one tiny promise, even something ridiculously small, your brain slowly starts saying, "Wait, we actually do what we say now." That sentence is confidence. Not loud confidence, not movie star confidence, real confidence, the kind nobody notices until suddenly everyone does. So stop waiting to feel ready. Ready isn't a feeling, it's something you become after you've already started. Every awkward conversation, every failed attempt, every uncomfortable moment, they're not signs you're lacking confidence. They're literally how confidence is built. And one day, without realizing it, you'll do something that used to terrify you. Not because you're fearless, but because your brain has finally collected enough evidence to believe, "We've done this before." And that's all confidence has ever been. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. Not because it'll magically make you more confident. Although if pressing one button could fix your entire life, YouTube would have charged for it by now. But if this helped even a little, stick around. We've got plenty more simple wins to collect together.